Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
Outlook can also assist you in planning a meeting by sending out invitations to attendees. These are called meeting requests. The recipients of your email request will receive a message in which they must click a button that indicates they will be attending. The response that they send is then recorded and stored by Outlook. In the future, you can double-click on the meeting request in the calendar, and then click the Tracking tab in Outlook XP or the Attendee Availability tab in Outlook 2000 to view the responses of the attendees. But to plan a meeting, first open the Calendar folder. From there, select Actions from the menu bar and Plan a Meeting. The Plan a Meeting dialog box will display, and you can use this dialog box to specify whom to invite to the meeting by clicking into one of the boxes at the left side of the dialog box containing the words "Click here to add a name," and then typing the email address of the person you wish to invite to the meeting in the box. You could then hit enter on your keyboard and repeat this process for all the attendees. That's fine. You could also click the Add Others button at the bottom of that list and select the Add from Addressbook command. Here, you can use the drop-down to select people from your Contacts folder or your address books. You would select a name on the left side, and then you can click either Required to make them a required meeting attendee, Optional, meaning that they can come if they want to, or if your administrators have set it up, you can have Resources, which are useful to designate time that a specific resource is available, like a particular room in your office. It's important to note that the organizer of the meeting is always listed as a required attendee. When you're done scheduling, click OK, and you'll see the names in the list. Now to select a start date and start time for the meeting, use the drop-down next to Meeting Start Time. Here, you can see the different appointments that the people have made. So I can see for this person that there's an appointment here. So I wouldn't want to schedule during that particular time. Now this, of course, would only work assuming everyone input their different appointments and meetings into the Outlook calendaring system. So let's say we move it to 11:30, and we'll make it an hour. You can also just click and drag on the lines in the box for the meeting. Now, if you wonder exactly what the code is, notice the color in the lower left corner of this dialog box. We can see that that means busy. We also have codes for tentative, out of office, and no information. That is how we label the meetings. So I don't know exactly what she's doing at this time, but it does say busy, so I know not to request her presence during a meeting. When you're all ready to make the meeting, making sure that all the attendees are available, just click the Make Meeting button. That finally drops you off in the Untitled Meeting. So first off, we have to click into the subject box and type in exactly what we want for the meeting subject. And then you would select a location for the meeting. You would put in the start date and start time, although that should have already been taken care of when you scheduled the meeting. Also, meetings are set to have a reminder by default, so that should be checked. You could uncheck it if you didn't need a reminder, but it's usually good to have them. Let's say we want a reminder 15 minutes prior. Also, here's where we show the time in the calendar scheduling as. So let's say it's busy. and we can label it as well. And then you could assign it to any contacts or categories. And put in any additional notes. Now, after you've entered in all the information for the meeting, click the Send button to send it to the designated recipients. And then you can close the Plan a Meeting dialog box.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.